right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. We are entering the mid to later rounds. We got to look and see who's best available, some options for the Vikings, and there's some dandies still there that I would love to see in purple.
Yeah, there's been a couple positions picked kind of clean when it comes to Vikings needs, but a few guys have snuck through the cracks, and some positions maybe that aren't top needs that have had some very talented players still on the board. So let's talk about it. Why the hell would we not?
Yeah, hit that sub button. Let's get to 11,700 today and stick with us all damn day. We're going to be breaking down every pick and every undrafted free agent. We're going to be here hot and heavy. But before we get into the best available, we got to just, like what you said, that end of round 3 was a real dick punch for some of my favorite boys. McKinley Jackson, Dwayne Carter go right at the end, and my heart is broken.
Well, and then for me, Luke McCaffrey was also taken.
That was way too early for McCaffrey.
It was a little early for McCaffrey. Peyton Wilson, I was hoping he maybe would slide to 108. Just he shouldn't be there. I know he's got injury issues, but that's a talented back.
Yeah, let's move on to who is available and just regardless position. So according to ESPN, these are the best available. TJ Tampa still around. I would love him in purple.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he is still on the board. I mean, he's got size, he's physical, he can play zone, he can play man, and he's still there. So I don't know what the heck happened, but TJ Tampa, definitely an option for the Vikings.
Hell yes. Just real quick. Cam Hart is a guy that we love. Javon Baker, Wingo, Jalen Wright. But let's go position. Let's start with guard, because guard is one of those positions that has been decimated.
One that sticks out to me is Christian Mahogany. Big, powerful. It's kind of what we need, what we don't have. And we met with him at the East-West Shrine Bowl. So he's one that I think the Vikings could actually potentially take at 108. The fact he's still there is a blessing. It's a damn blessing. And I know he's not technically sound. He's got some issues with his technique, but Christian Mahogany would be amazing.
Well, it's round 4. We're not getting everybody's going to have some sort of issues. So Mahogany, I love him. McCormick, Dylan McMahon, but really, round 3 was very busy for guards. Let's go to defensive line.
Yeah.
Again, another position that's been killed, but there's still some very, very good names here. And you got Dorless, Wingo, Boyd, a guy that the Vikings absolutely love, Taylor, Jefferson. So I still feel good about getting a defensive lineman in round. I guess it'd have to be 4.
Yeah, Dorless to me is shocking. I thought he'd go round 2. He can play. He's not just a D tackle. He can play inside. He can play edge. He can play 5 tech. He can stand him up. So a lot of things you can do with Brandon Dorless. I thought he would go, but maybe that's the reason he's still on the board, because his teams just know what the hell to do with him.
What else? Receiver, there's still some Franklin is still there. Everybody's very surprised about that. Yeah. Brandon Rice, Javon Baker. So receiver, again, a position that still has some very sexy names out there.
This one's actually probably the deepest one. If the Vikings are looking to move back, you could probably still land a pretty good receiver. Troy Franklin, he was getting first-round buzz, and he's still on the board here with round 4 starts. Javon Baker, I thought, would go in round 3. He's still there. But my boy Malik Washington. But I like the depth here. This is one of the positions that still actually has some meat on the bone.
Well, just remember, so we pick at 108, but then barring a trade, we don't pick again until round 6. Mm-hmm. So the meat on the bone is going to be very, very not up.
We got for running backs.
Running backs, I don't care. Jalen Wright, love him.
Ray Davis, Grendel. Still some names there. Still some good names at running back. Maybe you can find a running back in that 6th round pick.
I would love, just barring what we did in the first round where we gave up a bunch. I would love to trade back a little bit from 108. Maybe get a 5th, maybe another 6, something. There's some damn good players here, some good names, especially between defensive tackle and guard. Guard for me, it's either Mahogany at 108 or you're just not taking a guard.
And McCormick's there. I think they could go McCormick as well.
Yeah, McCormick would be fine.
I actually, the guy I think they're going to take here, and maybe it's too early, but Christian Boyd, the fact they've met with him like 3 times, if he's sitting there, I would not be shocked if they took him at 108.
Some very good options. So is that your prediction? 108 is Christian Boyd?
I think I'm going to go with that.
I'm going Mahogany. I think it's pretty much where he should go, and I think they've met with him quite a few times, and they like him. I wouldn't be shocked with Boyd or really any of these D tackles either. But let us know in the comments. Who's your best guy? Put it out on Twitter. Who's everybody hoping they're getting? And pretty much everybody wants Brendan Rice.
Yeah, and also
a lot of Brendan Rices.
Who are you shocked? Who are you shocked is still on the board? And also, guys, remember this. Popsicles originally came in 7 flavors: root beer, cherry, lemon, orange, banana, grape, and watermelon.
Oh, root beer is so